Alrighty. Let's see if it's right. Are we live? We are. So, yeah, that's me. Okie dokie, smoky artichoke. Everything is up and running.
I'm crying. Oh,
Don't laugh
shit.
at my antics. Oh, why Skitty gets his life together. Welcome to the Level, your bi-weekly check-in where geek and pop culture collide. We're your hosts, Rainy Days, Skitty Live, bringing you hot takes, deep dive, and a whole lot of fun each and every other Sunday. But we're back again because just as the words was taken out of our mouth less than 24 hours ago, the Avengers Doomsday trailer has been dropped. The Russos woke up this morning and chose violence and decided to give us the trailer almost a week early, basically saying, "Here, y'all happy?" It's basically what it said. So we're going to do a live reaction and discussion. Make sure you like, comment, and follow the Level Podcast team. Every subscriber counts. It helps keeps our channel going and allowing us to keep you guys up to date with the latest in pop culture. So, Skitty, how you feeling? You ready for this?
I mean, I'm always ready, you know. So let's just see what all the hype is about.
Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay. So Skitty and I are going to try something new today, folks. We're going to try to watch the trailer and then afterwards we'll have a discussion. For obviously, copyright reasons, we won't have any audio, but you're welcome to watch the trailer during the time that we do. It's about 2 minutes and change long. If you want to be a visual learner, it'll be up on the screen for you guys. So let me um see if we can get this thing started. So okay. All right, I gotta exit out on this for a second. All right. Oh. All right. That's not the right trailer. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna pause mine over here, Skitty. I gotta turn my volume up. All right, I'm gonna mute me and Skitty, guys, because no audio. No.
Audio, and I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear the
You
background.
dirty mother. All right, I'm gonna turn it down. Uh, guess it didn't do what it's supposed to do. But you can't hear it on YouTube, right?
Now I can't hear it. Now I can't hear nothing.
That was my iPad, so I'm just gonna
Uh,
have to watch it in silence. It's okay, because I watched it like 14 times so far. So, um, hmm. I mean, Namor is. Are you excited about the Cyclops having the comic book accurate suit? I mean, Cyclops is here to go.
I want. Hell yeah.
And they got Mystique, Elena versus Elena. They're clearly at the
The mirror
X-Men.
match. You know what I mean? Mhm.
Wakanda forever. Sorry. I don't know what Sam going to do. Always getting bitched out.
Eisen. I remember when I first saw that on Bleach, yo. That's when I knew Eisen was that bull.
My man Steve. Yo got a beard now.
Only one. That's the only person who could take that hammer. That's it.
And Spider-Man.
I mean, if they put it on there, but as far as MCU's concerned,
He's one person we ain't see yet in the trailer. I mean, I guess they want to, and I don't know if it's gonna be a surprise, but yeah,
it's a teaser anyway.
yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not going front. I the trailer it looks good, but to me they just like took everything we already saw and just slapped it together. There was a couple scenes that were different, like the Gambit and Shang-Chi fight, which I definitely, I like that little bit there. When Thor swung Stormbreaker on Doom and he did the Eisen on Bull, blocked it with his fingers. But here's the thing though, because now this is the question that I've been seeing going around about this trailer that I asked myself. Like, we see Doom in there obviously as a villain. You know what I'm saying? But is he the villain? Because everybody knows who's read Secret Wars know that it was the Beyonder that was fucking shit up. So, and the Beyonder, the only time you see the Beyonder in anything of Marvel recently was that, what was that cartoon? The Moon Girl and Dinosaur. That's the only time you see the Beyonder. You haven't seen the Beyonder in anything else. So, but I
don't think Doom is the villain. I mean, at least by
I think Doom
standard.
is a villain. I just don't think he's going to be the villain. Because if you also listen to the trailer, it's him talking about something coming too. So what else is coming? The only other, like I said, when it comes to Secret Wars, everybody who's read the comics knows it was the Beyonder. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It has a lot of that teaser has a lot of questions more than
calling it a teaser. It's an official trailer.
That is an official. That's an official teaser. I don't give a fuck what we got the teaser. Oh, that was the ultimate teaser right there.
That was a copy and paste.
That was the copy and paste.
The Russos was like, God damn it, shut up. But,
right.
I mean, obviously, this is the kind of from what I've been looking at on like social media and different other, like, I lost my train of thought, but other people that break down the trailer, like, they're saying that this is basically a revamped version of the trailer released at CinemaCon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I kind of feel like, I wouldn't say snuck, like I wouldn't say bamboozle, but I kind of feel like, they kind of hoodwink. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I kind of feel hoodwink because I'm like, okay, like we were saying off camera, what are you waiting for? I don't know, something amazing, I guess.
Like the kid off of what, The Incredibles. What are you looking at?
Like,
something amazing, I guess.
I'm not saying we ain't get amazing things during this trailer, right? But I don't know. I'm the person they say this is the problem with this nowadays. Y'all never happy. It is not that I'm not happy.
No, it's not even that. No. We call a spade a spade. That I know that we're going to be in the not so popular opinion group because that trailer, that teaser was lackluster. We saw most of the scenes in that trailer we saw already. The Wakandan shaking hands with Fantastic Four, Cyclops doing the super optic blast, Magneto laying down and Xavier, comforting him. We saw that. We saw that. We saw that. We saw now what we didn't see was Neymar flying. You know, we didn't
Yeah,
see
that was
that.
that
We
was
didn't
crazy.
see we didn't see Sam. And it looks like they're in the X mansion, Xavier's mansion fight.
Think I think that this trailer, I think the movie, most of it's going to be either in the X Mansion or around the X Men. I think a lot of the WTF deaths are going to happen. There's some type of battlefield. Some people are saying they think it's Latveria, so they're going back to the 828 universe with Fantastic Four. But I think it's going to be the X Mansion. A lot of people theorize that the X-Men universe is the original MCU universe, not the 616. So especially if we're, for the lack of better words, getting rid of the X-Men, there has to be, if you think about the way Infinity Wars was, we was mainly on Wakanda, for most of the battle. We did jump around a little bit, but there has to be like a main battlefield, and I think that's why they took us to the X Mansion. And it's sad because they almost confirmed that Jean Grey's, I forgot the lady that originally played her name. What's her name? I'm gonna look it up. But she's not in this movie, right? So I wonder if Scott is basically going to be, a grieving Scott. Is this the Scott after the loss of Jean, and is Scott going to be on the side we think he's going to be on? That's my question also. Because this is about picking sides. As they keep saying, the trolley effect. Would you sacrifice one person to save the lives of many? And that's what our guys are presented with. Like, are they going to save their universe in order, do what they got to do to save their people if it means sacrificing somebody else's universe? So that's the crazy part about it. I keep running this trailer back, seeing if there's anything that I missed. If you just joined the discussion, thank you guys. Hey, Leshian, yeah, we talked.
Jensen.
You said what?
Famke Jensen is her name. That
Thank you,
played
thank you,
Jean Grey.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, so okay. So we got this. Let me talk about this scene because my favorite part of this trailer was Thor's and Doom's brief fight, right? Or what we saw part of their fight. We hear Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr. Great English voice. He brought his Sherlock Holmes to the set.
That was straight Hungarian slash Russian, Czechoslovakian. Like you could hear it because you could hear the Togastro. That you heard that accent.
Like the Red Guardian accent.
I'm sorry, my Eastern European people. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you hear that in his voice. Because at first I was like, "That's Doom." I was like, I mean, he's trying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he chose not to use his British voice and chose more of an Eastern European voice rather than the voice that he used to use for everybody. Because
I know. I'm laughing.
Charlie Chaplin. He played Charlie Chaplin, and Charlie Chaplin. If I'm not mistaken, he was from Germany. So I don't think he would have sounded like, "Oh, governor," you know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have sounded like that. But Robert Downey Jr. pulled it off and got away with murder with that one. So, you know what I mean? But yeah. Like I said, I'm interested on what they're going to do. Again, we still have no, what type of Doom this is. Now, granted, they got his costume down packed. I love the design work. So, but we didn't get again, we got more questions than we did answers with this teaser trailer. I don't care. It's a teaser trailer. But yeah.
Who is that? Sorry, I'm running the trailer back. There's a scene. I might have to redo it, whatever the
To go back. You
interaction
about
thing
to make me
is.
run mine's back.
Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what the time is. So I was trying to run it back for this, but I lost the interaction window. So okay, there you go. All right, let me pull it up on here. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun.
Before this day is done. Yeah, that's his voice. That's Doom's voice. We shall be faced with an unthinkable decision. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's Doom talking. So, and then that's when Thor starts talking.
I can bring it back. The scene right after it's like after Mystique turns into Yelena and they fight and they go back to the X mansion. There's a scene right here. Pause. It's like 1 minute and 21 seconds in. Who is that?
Almost there. That's Loki. I ain't gonna front. Seeing Loki on that trailer was definitely different too.
Not Loki. It's like right after. Are you there yet? 121. Okay.
Magneto, Charles. Hold up.
It's not Reed. I thought that was Reed originally kissing.
No, that's Ant-Man.
Cyclops, right? That's Ant-Man. Oh, okay. He's kissing his daughter's forehead, right? Okay,
Right,
because she's supposed to be in this. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure. I kept running it back. Okay, perfect. Got it. Yeah, thank you. I was trying to run it back myself. I'm like, who is that? Okay, got it. Alrighty. So I'm trying to see anything else. Oh man.
Wondering why they're fighting though. That's
because of the incursions.
Huh?
The incursions. So, let me read it. So this,
like, because it looks like the mansion, the X mansion, is torn down. And it only, you know what's funny too? What I noticed about this, it's like certain people are fighting certain people. So we got the Fantastic Four and the Wakandans fighting Namor and his crew. Then we got the Avengers, West Coast Avengers. I don't know what to call them, you know, but we're going to say Avengers, and they're fighting the X-Men. So I'm wondering, like, will they explain in the movie? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Because it looks like probably near some stuff that it probably stops and something else happens.
And we got this. I posted it yesterday, but we got the synopsis, which was universes collide and the multiverse saga begins its final chapter. Beloved heroes from 3 distinct universes will be set on a deadly collision and ultimately face an existential threat unlike anything they ever encounter. This epic film will lay the foundation for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's still a question. So you just said, you said 3 sets of heroes will be faced with an extra. So like
3 distinct universes.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
so we got X-Men, ours, and Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Again.
828-616 and 1066 or
so many questions.
So it says, okay, hold on. Somebody put in the comments.
828? Ain't one of them
828? Yeah, 828-616, and I think X-Men Universe is 1006 or 1066 or 16. It's something along those numbers.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody said, so Ashton says at 39 seconds, there's someone standing in between Sue and Johnny that they took out. I think it's So
I
people
think
been
that's
saying that it's
Neymar.
you think it's Neymar?
I think it's Neymar and their crew because
I
that's what it
think
looked like.
it's somebody said they think it's Franklin
Well, I know Johnny is hugging somebody when you see all that
on
flame
that.
stuff going behind him. So I'm wondering if
I'm
he's
going to
hugging.
39 seconds now. Go ahead. What you were saying, Skitty?
Like on the trailer, I saw Johnny Storm hugging somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and it's either it looked like Franklin, but
Seconds. Oh wait. You said 39 seconds? Hold on. 39 seconds. Sure it's 39 seconds? Breaking down the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Okay. Okay, you mean when they in the room?
yeah, because
Okay.
in the room, it's the Avengers.
Oh yeah, that space between them. So you think so?
Oh, hold on.
I didn't notice that it is a awkward space between them. Yeah,
They're lined up.
the way they lined up, the way, and if you ever think about the way, so not saying that that's not, it could be just the scene, right? But the way they're kind of all lined up makes you think
Come on,
who's
this right?
who, yeah, who's not in the room, like who's in the room that we don't
Um,
see,
yeah,
if
I
that makes
think
sense.
I think that's just the way they're lined up. I don't.
I get you. No, I
Yeah,
mean
I
I
don't.
can understand that because
Now, hold on. There's somebody all the way in the corner that you don't see that I noticed. All the way on the left side of the screen.
that's somebody said who is it? We got red. This is a person. Is that Ant-Man?
He's standing up.
Okay, not Ant-Man. Is that wouldn't be WitcherCon, was it Sentry?
No, that's what I'm saying. All I know is that I'm looking at.
Person's in socks and the robe.
Huh?
This person's in socks and a robe. They got on socks, a
You can
robe.
tell.
Yeah. If you zoom in, yeah. They
That's
got
what
on
I'm
socks,
zooming in. I
socks,
don't.
Jesus slippers, and a robe. You don't see them socks?
Oh, I see the sock. I see the sock. I see the sock.
Yeah. I think it's Sentry too. That would make
Well,
sense.
remember, Sentry had on his uniform though. At
But
the end of,
remember, but
he
but
had
rem-
on he had on his
for
full uniform.
right, but for look's sake. But he really is just the Bob, whatever his name
You
is.
think he's gonna go back to wearing socks and a robe after getting his uniform?
Yeah. Yeah. He hated that.
Yeah,
No, he hated that suit. Like that was basically the whole movie. He hated. He's most comfortable like this. Like and look at Red Guardian. Red Guardian he got on a full Avengers tracksuit.
a new
The new
Avengers
Avengers
tracksuit. Get it
tracksuit.
right.
He don't got on his uniform. Like he repping the brand. He trying to make sure we used to buy that tracksuit before the movie.
Where's huh? Okay,
Ghost.
so
That's Ghost
yeah, that's Ghost. Who's next to
to
Ghost?
her. I think it's Bucky.
Okay, yeah. Bucky.
Bucky, yeah. So I think at this scene, Thor is basically telling them like, what the fuck is going on? Like he like, yo, um, shit is about to go down again.
He was saying that he fought with people by his side and they died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
hmm.
Like, and I'm just. So okay, the other thing I want to talk about is later in the trailer. Let me see what time it is. When Loki has the TVA card in his hand, you think that is? They kind of parallel with Gambit's card too. That was hard. I didn't notice that. Like if you look, like they switch it between Gambit's card and Loki's holding the card. And on the back of the TVA card is the tree. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So now the thing I saw a lot of people talking about is that at this point, the Loki that we knew, that Thor knew, that was his brother, obviously it's not the same Loki, right? So we don't know if Loki got the stories has already met Thor, or does Loki go to Thor saying like, yeah, I used to be your brother. This is my situation now. Like, what's the story going on there? And somebody also said, do you think that Doom gets his power? He steals Loki's power. That's how we get the Doom that we see go against Thor. Do you think that's how he got his, I'm not going to say it's this, but quote unquote God Emperor Doom power is that he goes and steals Loki's power, and that ultimately allows him to open up use the frostbite. It's frostbite, right? What's the and then open up the portals to
You
different
talking about the Bifrost?
Bifrost.
To
Thank
travel?
you. Yeah, the Bifrost to travel, and then ultimately bounces out through universes. So how do you think that's what's happening here? That we've seen a Loki that's powerless, a god Loki is powerless.
I'm not too sure. That's, I guess, my reasoning of thinking for real, because I'm like, again, every time I'll go back and watch this trailer, I got, I don't knows. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, mm,
Makes sense, because you would think like, not say it would make sense, but you would think like, if we know what Loki power is capable of, why doesn't he just stop Doom? Like, what's stopping Loki from just saying like, nah, this ain't happening, right?
unless
Is
he
but
unless he looked at different, different variations of time already.
So you think it's kind of like the Watcher, where but that's not our Loki though, because he was
No,
ready
that's
to
what
sacrifice
I'm
himself for
saying.
himself.
No, not no Watcher type time. I'm thinking
Okay.
that he's seen different variations of time and hasn't seen a solution yet. Because remember, the only person that was able to do that was Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? Remember, that was that. There's only one we win. There's only one time we win. There's only one time. He said he was like he went through 300 and something different variations when he was doing that meditating with the Eye of Agamotto, or the Time Stone on Infinity War or Endgame on Endgame. So I mean,
Why's my L don't work?
he doesn't know.
Skitty doesn't know.
Skitty doesn't know.
Skitty doesn't know. Skitty doesn't know.
So
All Loki cares about is stopping the Kings and saving the multiverse before they hit the end of time. I wouldn't say that's isn't all he cares about, because we do the one thing that is true about Loki is that he cares about Thor. No matter what universe you put Loki in, he does care about the outcome of Thor. And remember, this is the Thor that has a daughter, a surrogate daughter. Remember Love, right? Early theories was that Doom was going around and taking the children because they are incursion events, right? They're
mhm.
basically using him to feed his power, whatever case may be. And they even have like, the trail the not the pale, but the poster was released where he's standing like, like the the wall is like basically telling us his story, right? So Loki does care about Thor, and that's going to
Yeah.
be the reason why either he goes to Thor for help or Thor goes to Loki for help.
And I think that doubled down when he actually found the Loki that killed Thor. Because remember, it was the OG Loki, the one that everybody was like, where was this magic power that Loki was supposed to have on that Loki show? And he said, I killed my brother. I succeeded. But,
Yeah.
it left me with an emptiness. There was nothing else for me. And then that's when they came for me, the time variant people. So
And I didn't notice that. Now I'm at like just at a minute and 56 seconds, basically towards the end, right where we get the Steve Rogers, cameo. And I didn't notice that Thor has both the hammer and mirror in his hand.
yep.
And they, that is still, that's the same hammer that was, broken in Love and Thunder. So it's definitely a reconstructed hammer. So when he tests Steve, I've been calling him he on that GOP diet. I don't know, whatever. How did Steve go from what he was in the teaser trailer to this? What this? I mean, Steve.
That was AI bulking right there. AI bulking.
But
they AI'd the hell out of that. And
now
that's another thing
wait,
that
what you
pissed
say?
me off about them teasers. Well, some of them teasers, like the so such and such will be on Doomsday. Like that shit was all AI. Well, most of it was AI. Like
Now I want to ask this. One of the theories I've been seeing going around today is that speaking of those trailers, right? So the first trailer they released was the one with Steve Rogers, right?
yeah,
So
right.
people are thinking that what's going to happen, basically how maybe this might start off, is that we're going to go back to that scene, which is at the end of Endgame, Endgame, and right at that moment, Loki shows up or Thor shows up. One of them shows up, probably Loki, because that makes the most sense. And basically it says like, yeah, Steve, it's cool and all, you got a family, but this is an excursion. And we gotta basically move you guys. Doom is coming, or somebody's coming, and we gotta move you guys somewhere else to kind of protect you. So based on what we know about where AI Steve was versus Steve now, this Steve, do you think this do you think this is the same Steve?
I don't know. I don't think
Okay.
so.
You
I
think it's
don't
two
think
Steves?
so. But again, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the MCU, they do their own thing. Because a lot of people, I ain't going to front for a minute. In my mind, I was like, it could be, Captain Hydra pretending to be Steve, pretending to be a good guy and actually working for Doom. So, but again, that's me, thinking way, way, way outside of the box, sober. So, but
And you think he just gave him the hammer?
I think that
Only like
he knew how to infiltrate. But the thing is that once you prove yourself unworthy of the hammer, that's a wrap. Like you can't use it until you're worthy again.
so do you think that
And Captain Hydra was not worthy.
so what if this is like a complexity? Like let's say it is a mix, right? We got a Captain Hydra because he knows that let's say this is some Steve that Doom got to. And because Doom told this Steve that, because you have a kid, if you don't sign up, if you don't join me, your family's gonna be gone. Everything is gonna be loved. So let's say he is technically worthy because his cause to him is just. If that makes sense.
I'm trying to compute in my brain, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Like what I came up with was off the top of the brain. So it was like, but I don't know, like how far are they going to stretch this? The Russos,
Yeah, I mean they gotta
the
stretch it to
Russos
Secret
are
Wars.
known for
So.
their action. You know what I'm saying? They're not known for their shocking surprises. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, Skitty doesn't
So
know.
not shocking surprises. So you ain't feel like the not going for the head wasn't shocking in
But
Infinity Wars,
what the
or when
not
they like he ain't when Thor ain't for the head. Like you ain't think
no, I ain't think it
you
was
should
more
have
so
aimed for the head. That was the hardest one.
it was like what the it was like what the why didn't you type situation. Like, or for instance, I was more pissed off than I was, you know, shocked at, like, because I think what threw me off too was when they almost had Thanos on Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? They had the glove, they almost had it off him. Then Star Lord felt some type way to find out what happened to Gamora. But
Okay. That was a shocking moment. Yeah, like you're like
that wasn't
that was a
shocking. I
shocking
was
moment to you.
pissed. I was
Oh, you
like,
was
what the
pissed.
fuck, Star Lord? I was like, somebody punch. I was like, somebody knock him the fuck out because he's getting emotional. He's getting he's getting into it. What happened to her? What happened? Shut the fuck up. We almost got the glove. off. Let's get the glove off and then find out what happened to Gamora. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
This looks like I'm going to another scene. I'm looking at something else. Because this looks like the X-Men universe.
That's what I'm saying. They're in the mansion, and the mansion looks torn down.
Like, yeah, I'm talking. Okay, so go to 49 seconds into the trailer. Right after we see them in Namor's temple, right after the Wakanda and Namor meet, when Thor meets Doom, and he lands. That's the X-Men universe, right? What the statue is behind him, because it's going so fast. But it looks like around him is either Sentinels, or if it's like Doom bots. Yeah, it's like 49 seconds in. I'll let you get there.
Because when trying to pause it right when he flies.
Yeah, pause to see what the, like, as soon as he flies, it's like hard to see what the statue is. Oh man. Whoever it is, they don't got a leg, it don't look like. Pause right here. Nope, right here. Nope, right here. Nope. It's so fast. It's literally like blink and you miss it.
Like Sub-Zero.
Let me find out.
Don't piss me off, Marvel.
You can't really tell, but okay, you see the runes around him though. It looks like
I'm trying to look at the
metal
statue
and robot parts. There's a foot over here, definitely a robot leg.
It could be a statue of Doom.
Oh, so what if they're at? What if he went to Latveria in that scene? If they do the Doctor Doom robots, I'm probably gonna lose my shit in that theater.
Doombots.
It got to.
You gotta have the Doombots.
You got to. I don't know who he originally called and died. Yeah, this one. X-Men. Yeah, I think the X-Men are on Doom's side. I think that's what's going to happen here. And I hate to say it, but kick the quality up to 4K. That's 100% a Sentinel hand and arm next to Doom. Yeah, but the statue. So if it's a Sentinel, that would make them in X-Men universe. That's why I was trying to figure out who's the statue. But you said kick the quality up to 4K. I mean, yeah, that would kind of make sense.
No, you don't even gotta kick it up. But I see it right here.
Okay.
That is a Sentinel's hand.
Okay. What about the statue?
The statue, though. Clear thing of the statue.
Look on the statue. Okay, so it's definitely a Sentinel, so we can confirm that. That's cool. So I mean, yeah, if the X-Men are on Doom's side, like if it's my universe or your universe, I mean, I'm just gonna pray for 616. But you know, at least they old, so it don't like. I mean, we don't know how many X-Men are really in the movie. Old X-Men. I mean, obviously we know Cyclops, Gambit, Xavier, Magneto, Deadpool, Wolverine. Well, I think Hugh Jackman's gonna be in this movie. Mystique, you know, not X-Men, but X-Men.
Remains Stamos.
Who?
They brought back Rebecca from Mystique.
Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, money saving wise, especially if she about to get, you know, unalive. She got on clothes today, but not the full naked Mystique, but I like it. I think it's pretty hardcore. I think the outfit's pretty badass, but hmm, anything else? I'm looking again. And that Channing Tatum Gambit is going to be a little bit more toned down in this movie. Obviously for Deadpool versus Wolverine, he was the campy version, but
I mean, it was comedic. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It was a
yeah, but
comedic.
yeah. So, but I'm
Because
excited.
remember, he kept on talking about his accent. He was like, "Do you need a dialect coach or something?" Like, what the hell are you saying?
I hope they put Deadpool in this movie. Like, I'm not saying he gotta be in the first part, maybe Secret Wars, but I hope they put Deadpool in this movie. Like, just because I would like to see him fight. Just kick some ass. That's all. That's all.
Want to know what doom means by something is coming? Because, like I said, if you read the comic books, you know that it was because of the Beyonder. I think it was like the judgment about humanity type shit. I have the original Secret Wars 1 and 2, so I gotta go back and check it out to see what it was all about, to actually read it again. But yeah, that's that again. More questions than answers on this trailer. So
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it wouldn't be a Marvel trailer if it wasn't a lot of questions and answers. I'm curious to see what Spider-Man Brand New Day is really going to set up, because we know Shang-Chi is in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like,
mhm.
so now I'm just actually, that's what I'm saying. Some people are missing, obviously. Like, it would be insane if they had a movie without Spider-Man. Like, especially if they got a chance to do it. We
For
already
real,
know.
it'd be insane if they don't finally put the fucking TV heroes on these fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like, for real, we need Jessica Jones. We need fucking Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil. We need them. I mean, we got Matt Murdock, you know what I'm saying, on the big screen, but we still haven't gotten Daredevil action on the big screen. And I think it's time they be put in there. Especially, like I said, when I heard Secret Wars was announced, when again, any comic book fan, when you hear certain names, certain titles that are announced, you're like, hold up, that means that they're gonna have everybody in this joint. But then you gotta backtrack yourself, because you're like, well, Disney Marvel do be fucking up, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like,
Yeah.
again, Skitty doesn't know. So I
Uh,
don't know. I don't know. I want to
yeah,
know.
I mean,
I don't
you want to know?
know.
I mean, it's very true. Obviously, I mean,
Right. You
like,
see what I'm saying? Like,
I really do. I have confidence in the Russos. 100%, yes.
yeah. Yeah.
But it's just like you said. It's so many questions.
So many
Um,
questions.
the only thing we kind of can almost 100% be sure of is that the X-Men are done, but they couldn't make they're not making it out this movie. That's one thing I could probably 100% say for a fact. There is some X-Men on the other side, but the damn sure ain't the ones we know.
Now,
Besides
like,
Wolverine
that's
until he's
another
90.
question too. That's another question too, because Secret Wars, what? It's not for another what? 2 years?
If I mean, it should be if Marvel was smart, it would be the following year. Should be next, because that's
Is there an
how
X-Men movie coming out before Secret Wars?
yet,
See,
because Comic Con's this weekend. So I guess we
no
gotta
answers.
wait.
We don't get no answers till Comic Con.
Yeah, I guess we gotta see what Comic Con hitting for to see what they about to drop on
Because
us, and maybe
that's
we
my
just
thing.
move
Like,
on.
will all of the X-Men be wiped out?
Yeah, because let me look at the. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up real quick because they do have the time as of now, the current timeline for everything. Let's see, MCU timeline, MCU saga timeline. Mm.
Thought it was going to be after Secret Wars. Because if it's after Secret Wars, then I think the X-Men,
Oh shit!
like I think some of the OG X-Men might make it. I think some of them might make it. And the reason why I'm saying some of them might make it is because some X-Men played an important role in Secret Wars, the comic. But again, movies be hella different from comics nowadays.
Yeah, that is very true. Okay, this is Phase 6. Thunderbolts. Secret Wars.
I know
No.
it ain't the same timeline that Blade was supposed to come out.
Blade. Blade ain't never come. Poor Blade. Blade ain't never coming out.
Even his video game got pushed back.
Multiverse saga. Okay, I'm just trying to. I took a scrap. I need to save these things. This Phase 6. All right, so we are in what phase? Phase 6, Phase 7,
0. Remember, it's 0.
Oh,
It's 0.
Okay, Doomsday. Okay, so phase. All right, so we need Phase 0. Phase 0. Because the Mutant Saga is after this. Secret Wars kicks
Phase
off.
0, yeah. So Phase 0 represents a complete reboot of the franchise, storytelling model ensuring that the film doesn't rely on past storylines or require prior viewing to be understood.
After Doomsday. There we go. All right, let me see if that'll come up. Oh, that's Doomsday. See, this is the old one. See, now I'm gonna have to wait until.
And I got a feeling they're not going to do Infamous Iron Man. I got a whole cold hard feeling that they're going to be like, oh well, in a different universe, Tony Stark became Doom. He was raised in Liberia.
They said that too because I think it's going to be because the Mutant Saga is what's what they call it, the Mutant Saga. So I think the X-Men movie is going to be. There are some unnamed projects between Doomsday and Secret Wars, but Secret Wars is literally the year after. So there's not going to be a big time between. I'm almost positive if they're smart that at the end of Doomsday there'll be some post-credit scene or 2 post-credit scenes that's going to set up Secret Wars and give us the official date for it.
3.
Yeah, hey, maybe mid and 2 posts is what I'm looking for. 2-hour and 45-minute movie. But
yeah, the next X-Men movie isn't until May 5th, 2028.
Yeah. So I mean, back to what Skitty was saying about the X-Men. If they're going to recast them, like you said, some of them, like I think Hugh Jackman Wolverine is still going to be Wolverine. Not the main one, but still, Wolverine.
I think it's going to be. I think some are going to survive. I don't think I know. Well, we all know my boy is going to die because the way that trailer got him and Sentinels walking around him.
You think Scott will survive, or you think Cyclops will die?
I think he's going to die. I think he's going to die.
Oh man!
He's going to die. I think he's going to die. I think Magneto's going to die. And Xavier.
Yeah, because he said he done that for this. Basically,
I think they're going to be off. I think the fight between Gambit, Mystique, I think they're going to be shortened up. I think it's going to be one of those misunderstanding things. That's what I think it is, because that's how it usually looks like. And you know what? I'm a stand 10 toes down on this one, because that's exactly what we got on what was the East Coast Avengers? What was their name? Movie?
Avengers?
No. What were they calling themselves before that?
Bolts.
Yes.
Asterisks.
Because remember on the trailer, we saw a whole bunch of people fighting each other.
Yeah.
Before they teamed up, which was basically they were fighting because of a misunderstanding. They were all there to snuff each other out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, they were each doing some fucked up shit and they all got hired by the same person to snuff each other out. I think that's going to go down. I think the Sentinels are going to interrupt the fight. I think only a few X-Men are going to be able to escape with the Avengers that are there. And I think Scott's going to sacrifice himself. I'm standing 10 toes down on that prediction.
Okay.
It's going to be a sacrificial move that Scott Summers does to ensure the survival of certain X-Men.
Okay. That's good. That okay. That's. I'm sorry. I'm still buffering.
Because I had to think about it. I was like, we got that misdirection on Thunderbolts. I remember seeing people fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And my memory just triggered a fucking pissed off thought. I'm still fucking mad about how they did Taskmaster. I don't give a fuck.
I thought you was going to say that the thing about the jet. So I think this trailer kind of brings us back to that post-credit scene with the jet in the atmosphere, the Fantastic Four, and I think that is going to be the Fantastic Four coming to the MCU
because if you notice in the mansion, Rita's in that mansion too. So yeah. So
I think that's definitely going to be,
I think
they're going to have that moment.
Misunderstanding. I think that's what it is.
Or they, if shit hits the fan, in the 828 universe, and they because Thor did say, I'm not saying they died, but he said that they others died, they could have lost. If it's like shit, we tried and now it's time to run, they run to the MCU or the 616.
They ran to the Fox universe.
Yeah, they like hey, y'all all that's left.
I think that's
somebody said they need to call the witches. Where is Wanda, Agatha? They need to call somebody because they ain't winning this one, Cap. Again, my man Doom was like, bitch, get that hammer out here. that little Home Depot tool, get it out of here.
I said it before and I say it again. He pulled the Eisen on bull. He made Thor look just like Ichigo. You still need more training.
I told you earlier they called Thor the Drew McIntyre of the MCU because he always getting his ass
whooped. Off screen, that's been Thor's MO since day one. Get his ass whooped and all of a sudden come back miraculously with this unknown strength of the gods. That's Thor's MO. So, but I don't. I'm just mad my boy Scott gonna die though. He better go out like a motherfucking G, dog. Period.
Yeah. He Omega level.
He better be pulling some X-Men 97 moves too, dog. They
better give it all they got. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I better see everybody in the trailer, everybody in the movie giving it all they got. If you gonna get unalive, I need to watch you get unalive in like the most respectful way possible. At least I can say, well, at least they went out like a G, right? Like at least that. Like Doctor Strange, he went out like a G to me in Infinity Wars. Like, he knew what he had to do. He had to let Tony know what was going. Tony went out like a G, so I just make sure they need to give it all they got. Like, Now I'm wondering if, I'm still thinking about Spider-Man, like where he is and all this stuff. I wonder if they're gonna have Spider-Man come at the end of the trailer because of Sadie Sink's Jean Grey character. I can't wait to see Brand New Day now. Now I gotta see how Brand New Day going.
Saying that on the 1st.
That's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What time you seeing it?
I'm about to tell you right now.
What time you seeing it?
About to tell you right now. Cause I was pissed, yo. I went to go see when I went to go see, what was it? Evil Dead Burn.
Mm-hmm.
I went on Saturday at 8:00. Usually I go like real early, or I'll go to a movie real early or real late because there's like hardly anybody in the theaters during that time. And it just happens I caught an 8:00 show with Evil Dead Burn. And of course, motherfuckers in there talking up a storm. I know you fucking lying. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. I know you, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a movie talker too. Sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes.
Occasional what the fucks. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But I don't want to sound like that guy. But it's always it's us. It's us. It's us, and they be in there like. Now you not gonna go in that room, are you? Like, she's gonna go in the fucking room. Like, shut the fuck up.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I feel you.
It's gonna be at 1:20 p.m. August 1st,
right.
1:20 p.m. Yeah.
All right, so we'll have a late show that on the level so I get a chance to watch
do
it.
that. Yeah, we can do a late show.
Well, guys, we come to the end of our special episode. As always, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the Level Podcast team. We're, a nice locomotive moving into the right direction. Hopefully we don't get incursion by Doomsday. But make sure you watch I said call it Infinity Wars. Avengers Doomsday trailer official. Can you call it official teaser trailer? The official teaser trailer now on YouTube, on Marvel Studios, AMC, whoever has the show, if somebody's watching it. Make sure you leave your theories, thoughts, WTF moments in the comments below. And until Sunday and next level, we out.